scientist, India's stock advisor.
Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome back to my session. Today we are going to solve few different questions from reasoning. And yesterday we already completed 15 different questions in quantitative aptitude. If you guys have missed those videos, just watch all the videos which are available in the playlist. And if you guys are new to our channel, just subscribe and share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely our content will help your preparation, guys. So, as you know that you have an exam on next week. So if you want more videos, you can check my playlist. You can find quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning. So we already completed a couple of videos. Go and watch all the videos. Definitely, guys, you can able to solve any questions related to your exam. And kindly share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different examinations, guys. Kindly support us. So we will come up with more number of videos in upcoming. Yes, without any delay, let's start the session. So try to solve this question and post your answer in the comment section. I will use some time. After the time, I will give the answer also. So try to understand that. It's all about data sufficiency. So data sufficiency is all about which data is sufficient to get that answer. So what is the question we have to answer? Who is sitting exactly middle? So we have to answer this question by using which of the data? We have a four different options. If you get the answer by statement alone, then you can choose one. If you take the statement 2 alone, then you can choose 2. While using both the statements at a time, if you get the answer, then option must be by using both the statement, you can able to answer. Still, 1 not sufficient, 2 not sufficient. After combining both the information, still if you're not getting anything, then you can choose none of the statement is not sufficient. So these are the four options you have to choose according to the statement. Let's understand that. See, there are 5 friends. So these are the 5 friends, all are facing north. Remember guys, what we face always be the north. According to our reference, I am facing in this direction, you can consider this is right side. So this is extreme right and this is extreme left. Now here the question we have to identify that who sits at the middle position. So we have to answer this question which needs which statement. Now let's take the statement alone, one alone. C is sitting between A and B. We are not sure. They mentioned that by statement number 1, C is sitting between A and B. A, B can be interchanged their position. And E is fourth to the left of B. Let us confirm that B must be right side. So let us take that B here. Exactly fourth position. 1, 2, 3, fourth. Exactly fourth positions you can confirm E. Now you got B and E position. And they clearly mention that C sits between A and B. So we are not sure with A and B positions exactly, but we can confirm C. So you can able to answer these information by using statement 1 alone. By taking statement 1 alone, definitely it is sufficient to get the answer. But you have to check the second condition also. Second one also you should verify. Don't stop your solution with the 1. So check with the 2 also. Let's take again, these are the 5 positions. Take right hand and left hand. Let's go through the conditions again. E is sitting immediate left of D. We don't know that where you have to place D. So if you place D, E should be immediate left. And C is immediate left of B. C is immediate left of B. So these two information gives many possibilities. So if I take these second statement alone itself, you are unable to get that information. That's why if this question can be answered through statement 1 alone, 1 is sufficient. But still you were verified with second condition also, but you did not get any solution. That's why this question needs only statement 1 alone. So is it clear? Please let me know in the comments. Now try this question. So a series given one term is missing, you have to identify that which term it is. Let us see T, O, N, Y. Tony, W, T, G, P. Next one Z, Y, Z, G. So we have to identify that these four elements, final term F, I, L, O. I told you many times you must good at the alphabetical position if you want to solve these kind of questions. So T alphabetical position is 20. W you can see the three shape. Z is 26. Now F is 6. Now see you can check it is addition of 3 units and 3 units. So definitely third element is C. Now you can see that all the four options starts with C. Next one O15, T20 and Y25, I9. So every time they are adding 5 units. Now 9 minus 5, 4. Fourth element is T. Again, N14, remember this position, G7, sorry, WTGP, Z by ZX. Now see N14, okay, N14, G7, and this is 26 and this is 12. Same way, Y. So Y is 26, P is 16, G is 7, and O is 15. So let's find the remaining two elements. Why? Because you can eliminate directly first option. Now you guys are tell me is it a second option or third option? You can eliminate fourth also. So what is the relation you identify from these two elements? Anyone? Please let me know in the comments what are those two elements. You take the series if you're interested 14, 7, 26, dash 9. So definitely we have to subtract 7 units, right? Now 7 become a 26, again subtracted 7. Now 27 minus 6 is 19. So 19. And we are subtracting 10 units. Okay, what is the 19th letter? S is the 19th letter. According to the order only you have to go. Next one 26, 16, 7, dash and 15. So here we are subtracting 10 units. 16 and a 7 we have to subtract 9 units. So definitely this is 8 and this is maybe a 7. 7 minus 8. So 7 minus 8 is Y. So definitely this is Y and this is S. So answer CDSY is the correct answer. Next, important sequence. First, if you want to solve these kind of questions, remember that there are two elements are repeated, only A and B. But what is the exact pattern and which elements are missing? If you are interested, you can go through the option verification or observe carefully, you can figure out the sequence. Observe the sequence. Observation is most important, otherwise you can substitute it each and every option, you will get the sequence. See, observe the entire sequence. See, you can find these elements like A, B. A, B is a common. Next one, so you can check with the options. Definitely this is A. For example, A, B, A, B, B. A, B, A, B. Check here. It's a A, B, A, B, B. Next one, A, B, A, B, B, A, B. You can check here again. A, B, A, B, B, A. A, B, B, A. See, check this pattern. A, B, B, A, which is repeated again A, B, B, A. So that is repeated. That's where the best suitable sequence is 1. Next. So let's go through this puzzle information. Now see, there are 5 teachers P, Q, R, S, and T teach a group of students in a sequence between 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. See 9 o'clock slot, 10 o'clock slot, 11 o'clock slot, 12 o'clock, and it ends with the 1 o'clock. They clearly mention that starts at 9 and set to 2. So there are total 5 periods. And the respective teacher's name is PQRST. Now go through the data. Each teacher teaches exactly 1 hour. So it teaches 1 hour only. Q takes the first class. So first session Q at exactly 9 o'clock. S teaches just after T. S teacher just after T. So S teaches just after T. R teachers, they clearly mention that R teachers before P and T. Means after R, definitely there are 2 lectures. Then who takes the second class from 10 to 11 a.m.? Let's go through the possibility. See, we can say that after R, there are 2 periods. One is P, another one is T. So definitely cannot replace R here and here. Let us consider the situation. Let us assuming that R's period is at 11 o'clock. If R is at 11 o'clock, after you have to arrange P and T, and we have a one more statement. S is the immediately after T. So that's why you cannot place 3 hours after R if you confirm R at 11 o'clock. So it is not possible. That's why the best time for R is 10 o'clock. So R is 10 o'clock. And R is 10 o'clock. Now after R, you have to place T, S, and P. But according to the question, who takes the second class? You can able to answer the question, guys. Here the main thing, whether you can able to answer it or not. Don't focus on the complete puzzle. Focus on the question. We have to identify that who takes the session at 10 o'clock. So we can conclude it that it's R. So here the question, there is a 2 possibilities. If I take T here, S must be here and left with the P. This is one possibility. P can be here and T can be here and S can be here. You will get different possibilities. Clear? But according to the question, you can able to answer it. So our session at 10 o'clock. Guys, this is my Telegram channel. You can search at the rate of V2V You can get my channel name V2V Prep and just go through the content. After every live session, I will update my content in Telegram only. Just download the material and practice once again. Definitely, you can crack any examination, guys. You can scan this QR code, you will get my channel. Next, move on to the next question. So, one of the most important topic, logical deduction and silox. Same name. You can check this chapter name in 2 different ways. One is either logical deduction in the name of logical deduction or syllogism. So try to answer this question. Now let's look into this statement here. No apple is banana. Means there is a no direct relation and you cannot assume any relation between apple and a banana. Next one, no banana is mango. So we have a clear instruction. We don't have any direct relation between apple to banana, banana to mango. But we can assume any relations between apple and mango. Let's check with these conclusions. See, some apples are mangoes. Remember guys, if any conclusions related to all comma some, it need direct relation. Direct relation is all about we need overlapping. If you have overlapping in the picture, so definitely it follows. If they don't have any overlapping, though that kind of conclusion never follows. So some apples are mangoes. You can't see the direct relation in the picture. That's why definitely one does not follows. Some mangoes can be banana. Is it possible mango can be a banana? You cannot assume the relation between banana and mango. We have a clear instruction. You cannot assume any relation between banana and mango. That's why possibility is also not possible. And the no mango is apple, guys. So there is a no restriction between apple and mango. It means you can assume a relations. So we can assume some apple can be a mango. We can assume all apple can be a mango. In the same way, some mango can be apple, all mango can be apple. So there are some relations you can place between apple and mango. That's why this is also wrong. But before choosing none follows, observe that I told you in the last session also. If you have any two objects are similar, sir, objects are similar means conclusion number they're talking about apple and mango, and the same information they're talking about mango and apple. Objects are similar. Point number one. Objects must be similar. And second important point, you already verified individual cases. So you already verified individual cases. Each conclusion must false. So these are the two important points. And third point, if it is a false in each and every case, then combine both the conclusions. If combine both the conclusions, if it satisfy any one of the complementary pair. So complementary pair, there are three. So one conclusion, if any conclusion talks about some comma no, definitely it can be either or. Next one, another complementary pair is some comma some not. And third complementary pair is all comma some not. So these are the three complementary pairs. If any of those two conclusions follows any of these complementary pair, then you have to choose your answer is either or. See here conclusion number one talks about some, conclusion number three talks about no. So definitely it follows either one or three is the correct answer. And don't choose none follows or none of. It's all about the complementary pair. Remember that there are three complementary pairs are there. One is some comma no, second one is some comma some not, and third one is all comma some not. Well, just check with this question. Again, question from logical deductions. Try to solve this question. Some insects. Some insects are animal. Some animal are frogs. All frogs are cats. All frogs are cats. Remember guys, if the statement is positive, negative conclusions always false. Let's check with these conclusions. Conclusion number one. Some cats and frogs. I told you now we need direct relation in the picture. So just check with the cats and frogs. So definitely you can see the overlapping. So I can say that some cats are always frogs. It's a valid. Some frogs are animals. Guys, you can check the overlapping condition between frog and animal. Definitely there is a some conclusion. Some animals are insects. Some animals are insects. You can check the overlapping again. So if you check with the overlapping, definitely it follows. Answer all conclusions. All conclusion is follows. Next, again one more question from data sufficiency. Now tell me which of the data is sufficient to get this answer. Try to answer this question. Here the question C, when UV's wedding anniversary. So we need exact date and month. So is it data 1 is sufficient? So on the seventh day of month, is it sufficient for this question? Can anyone tell me in the comments? Is it sufficient? Here the question, when is UV's wedding anniversary? Conclusion 1 says that, statement 1 says that, on seventh day of a month. So is it possible? See, in information number 1, they are talking about date. We are not sure which month it is. That's why statement 1 is not at all sufficient. We get the date information from statement number 1. We don't know that 7th of that month when this, it can be a January, it can be a February, it can be any one of the month out of 12. So that's why statement 1 is not at all sufficient. Let's take the statement 2. The month has 29 days only in a leap year. So in a leap year, we can conclude it that, so month, from the second information, we can conclude the month, but we are not sure with a date. Now we need date and February to identify the US wedding anniversary. In statement number 1, we have date information. We don't know that which month it is. In statement number 2, we don't know the date, but we know the month information. By combining statement 1 and 2, we can conclude that the date is 7th February. So that's why statement 1 and 2 both are required to solve this question. That's why option number 4 is the correct answer. Next. Now, in each of the 5 pairs of letters, clusters in the letter, second term is arranged and transformed from the letters of the first particular term. Now, which of the pair transforming the same way? It's all about the analogy. Analogy is all about the similar relation. Analogy is all about similarity. So, there is a similar relation. Now, tell me which of the two options having a similar relation. Find the logic of each and every one. Definitely out of 5, 2 are similar in way. So, what is that? So what is the logic? Now observe here correct answers are A and C. Why? Because in this statement given words are arranged in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order. Letters are arranged in alphabetical order. So here MASON can be arranged as AMNOS. If we check with a party, alphabetical order must be A. Next one, P, R, T, Y. But you can check in YT. That's why this is not possible. Again, fault, AFTLU is the exact answer. Lodge, if you check with the alphabetical order, D, E, G, L, O, but you can't find the same sequence in option number D and option number E. That's why perfect answer is 1 and 3. So AC is the correct answer. Letters are arranged in alphabetical order. Guys, this is my WhatsApp channel. So you can scan this QR code. You will get my channel name V2V Launchpad. And before following any one of my Telegram or WhatsApp or LinkedIn or any social platform, so just check the content. If you think it is help for your career, then only you can follow, guys. If it is really help, then share this information with your friends also. Next, try this question from blood relation. See, each and every symbol represents relation. Yeah, A plus B plus is all about husband, and the generation gap between husband is 0. Percentage is all about father, generation gap is +1. Dollar is all about mother, again generation gap is +1. Let's check with which of the following statement is incorrect and verify this one. So Y plus, what is plus states for husband? Y is the husband of Z. So here plus represented male and minus represented female and equal represented spouse relation. Again dollar, what is dollar says that Z is the mother of H. Z is the mother of H. Again percentage, H is the father of C. Again, dollar. Dollar is all about C is the mother of D. Now, what is plus? Plus stands for husband. D is the husband of S. So, we can conclude that if D is husband, definitely S is wife. Now, you can check which of the statement is incorrect. Let's check with the options. C is the mother-in-law of S. So, definitely C is the mother-in-law of S. It's a correct one. Z is maternal grandmother of C. Z is the maternal grandmother of C. It is wrong. Why? Because Z is paternal grandmother. Father's mother is all about father's side or son. Any relation, if you get father or son, it's all about the paternal relation. If any relations, if you get through mother or daughter, it is maternal relation. So here Z is the maternal grandmother of C is the incorrect. But you can check with the remaining. H is the son of Y. Yes, H is the son of Z and H is the son of Y. Relation between Y and Z is husband and wife. And H is the maternal grandfather of D. D, mother's grandfather is D. So definitely incorrect statement in this question is second one. That relation is false. So instead of maternal, we need paternal. Next, try to solve this question again from data sufficiency. Now let's check with the question number 10. Information. How many rupees would Shalini need to spend by 11 pencils and 14 pens? If you want to answer this question, we need cost of each pencil and cost of each pen. So where you can get this information? By taking statement 1 alone. So 15 pencils and 12 pens. So cost is 201. If you go through the simplification, you are not getting anything. You can't find pencil price or pen price. That's why statement 1 is not at all sufficient. Statement 2. So he spent 121 while purchasing 7 pencils and 9 pence. So definitely if you solve this statement again you are not getting anything. By taking statement 1 alone or 2 alone is not at all too sufficient to identify the result. But if you combine statement number 1 and 2 after equating either pencil data or pen data, so definitely you will get the price of pencil and pen. See, we don't want number, but definitely we are sure we can get the cost of each pencil and each pen. If you substituted these values in the above equation, definitely you will get the resultant of given question. That's why direct answer, if the question can be answered by using both the statements together. If you take two statements, then only you can able to answer this question. Next, here one more question from blood relation topic. So we need to identify that which of the following statement is not correct. Given statements. Is equal to is all about B is the father of A. Star is all about A is the sister of B. Question mark is all about reverse comparison. B is the mother of A. Again, dollar is talks about brother. At the rate is all about son. And multiplication is all about daughter. And which of the statement is not correct? Now observe guys. Each and every person gender depends on the symbol itself. Now see this question. E, what is dollar represents? Dollar is all about forward condition. E is the brother of F. E is the brother of F. Again star. Star represent F is the sister of G. So can I conclude that G is the sister of E? In this particular information, we don't know the gender of G. So without knowing the gender, how we can conclude that it is a sister? So G can be a brother or G can be a sister. It is a possible cases, not exactly. That's why directly you can choose the answer. Statement number 1 is not at all correct. And we have to identify that out of 4 options, which one is not correct. So option 1 is the right answer for you. And no need to check remaining one. Next, let's go through the information. It's all about comparative, means comparative comparison information. Now see, now we have to identify that who is the youngest among the group in a group of 4 people. So let us consider this is the eldest and this is the youngest. We have to identify that who occupies this position. Let's take this statement number 1. Amit is older than Mahesh. And means again they are talking about Amit. Amit is younger than Tanuja. So we can say that Tanuja is elder than Amit. Amit is elder than Mahesh. So in this information, we don't know the data about the fourth guy. So we cannot conclude that Mahesh is the youngest one in the group. That's why this is invalid. In statement number 2, we are taking only statement 2 alone. Rahim is younger than Mahesh. Rahim is younger than Mahesh. In this information, we don't know anything about remaining 2 people. So first information, we don't know the information about fourth guy. And the second information, we don't know about the remaining 2 people. But if I combine these two statements, we can conclude that Rahim is the youngest among the group. We can find the who is eldest or who is youngest. We can able to answer this information by taking statement 1 and 2 together. If you take statement 1 and 2 together, definitely you can able to answer this question. Next. So to understand that one of the important model, see here the data. See, it's all about the data only. So if you understand the information, you can able to solve this kind of questions easily. So just understand that there are 4 points, and so this information is all about recruiting a process. So this is all about decision making. How you are going to take any decision according to the information only. Now, information says that for the recruitment process in accounting organization, the following eligibility criteria are required for the candidates. The first point says that graduate in commerce. So definitely that guy has to be graduate in commerce with a minimum 60 percentage. So we need minimum 60 percentage. So 60 or more than 60 is also acceptable. At least 25 years, not more than 40 years at the age 2016. At this particular time, the age should be lies between 24 to 40. And candidate should have at least 2 years work experience. So minimum 2 years of experience required. They should have secured 55 percentage in selection process. They need to get 55 percentage in selection process. However, if the candidate fulfills the above criteria, if it is satisfy all the 4 points, definitely that guy is selected. But we have exceptional case. So what is the first exceptional case? If first one is not satisfied, for example, so 2, 3, 4 is satisfied, then one is not satisfied, there is a some other condition. If the candidate is not graduated in commerce but has a master degree in finance, if the guy is not in the commerce department, commerce background, but if it is not, then we have other concern. If the master degree in finance with 60 marks, then he or she can be approached the Institute of Finance Management. So they can approach without having any commerce background. But that other criteria has to be fulfilled. That other criteria is master's degree in finance. For example, if 1, 3, 4 all are satisfied, so 1, 2, 4 is satisfied. In the case of 3, what is in the case of 3? If the candidate must have at least 2 years of work experience. If in case of 3, in the candidate fulfills the eligibility criteria at least 2 years of work experience after the graduation, not only that he has to secure 75 percentage in selection process. Then we can refer this particular person as trainee accountant. So these are the exceptional information. Now let's check with the question here. See, all the data is given up to 1/7/2016. At that time, the candidate must has age of more than 24 and less than 40. Let's check with these options. Anurag Kumar, this is the candidate profile you have to verify. Has 6 years of work experience after the education. So definitely out of 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the 4 points now. So definitely it satisfy condition number 2. Why? Because we need at least 2 years of experience, but Anurag having 6 years of experience. So his birth date is 1992. Let's calculate it from 1992. 5, 4, 1992. 92, if you add plus 8 years, then it is 2000. So again 16 years. So 16 plus 8 is 24. So you can check here. Here the age up to 5/4 now 5/4, so 5/4 1992, 5/4 2016, then age is 26 plus x months. So definitely here the statement means it's all about the age. Point number 2 is satisfied, and point number 3 experience is also satisfied, and he secured 62 percentage in selection process. We need only 55 percentage in the selection process. Definitely fourth point is also satisfied, and he has a graduation in commerce. Yes, point number 1 is satisfied and secured 76 percentage marks. So no need to refer anything directly. You can select this candidate. Why? Because the candidate satisfy all the major 4 conditions. If it is not satisfied one, if it is satisfied the sub case, then your answer is you may refer to the finance manager. Let's go for that. If 1, 2, 4 is satisfied, if 3 is not satisfied, if it is satisfied with other information, then you can refer to the trainee accountant. So, but without seeing any sub cases, all the 4 major points are satisfied, then you can directly select the candidate without referring finance manager or trainee accountant. Clear? Next, try to solve this simplification. Now see 24n, 24n, 16a4. So which of the mathematical operations should replace n and a? We will get the resultant of 12. You can use multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition. Now you can go with some trial and error method to replace n and a to get the resultant of 12 in other side. Which of those two elements? See, if n can be subtracted, you can use subtraction. 24 and 16 is 8, but we need 12, so definitely a must be plus. Let's verify whether it is right or wrong. 14 plus 18 minus of 12, so definitely resultant is 20. Then right answer 48, n should be minus 16, a should be plus 15. Find the resultant. 48 minus of 1, then answer is 47. 47 is the correct answer. Next, see one more question from seating arrangement. So total there are 6 girls. They are sitting in a row. All are facing north. Now those are right side people and these people are left side people. Now here the information. L and K are sitting at extreme ends. Extreme ends means there is a two possibility. If L sits here, K must be sits here. K can be a left hand, L must be a right hand. So we have two possibilities. So possibility number 1 and possibility number 2. Now only G between F and K. We know the K, so definitely this is G and this is F. And G is between F and K. So we have two possibilities. Still we are not sure which one is eliminated up to this data. And J is the immediate left of H. J is the immediate left of H. So immediate left of H means J is the immediate left of H. So definitely J is the immediate left of H. Now G is the immediate right of F. G is the immediate right of F. G is the immediate right of F. Now you guys are telling me which one is eliminated. Is it 1 or 2? We have two possibilities in this information. Which one we can eliminate? Can anyone tell me in the comments? Which one is eliminated out of these two possibilities? So yes, we can eliminate second one. Why? Because it violating this condition. So here the condition is G is immediate right of F. If G is immediate right of F, but the second arrangement you can see that G is the immediate left of F. That's why the best possible answer for this question is 1, not 2. Here the question, what is the position of F from left end? So this is the left end now, 1, 2, 3, fourth position. Exactly sits fourth from left end. So is it clear? Now try to solve this question, guys. I will give the diagram. All A's are B. Some B's are C. No C is D. Now conclusion number 1. Some A's are D. No A is D. Now conclusion see. 1 follows, 2 follows, both follows, either 1 or 2, neither 1 or 2. So these are the 5 different options. Try to solve this question and post your answer in the comment section, guys. So it's all about my Instagram channel. You can scan this QR code and go through the content if you like. So kindly follow us and you can share this information with your friends also. If you have any questions in your preparation, if you have any doubts, you can feel free to reach us through Instagram, WhatsApp, or Telegram. So definitely, so we will resolve your queries, guys. So definitely we will help you. Clear? Just download this material. After my session, I will update in my Telegram channel, and please go through that information once again. We already completed yesterday for quantitative aptitude. Today is the logical reasoning. Just go through the content, practice once again. So before the examination, watch all the videos. I already uploaded many videos related to these examinations. So go through that content and practice. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in Instagram or Telegram or WhatsApp. So that's it from today's session. Until the next session, have a nice day. Good night, guys.